Hey guys, today's video we are going to be talking about the difference between luxury vinyl plank and laminate, and also the applications of hardwood floors. Also, we're going to be talking about the difference between primer and paint. You don't want to miss it. Hey, let's go inside. Hey guys, it's Q1 with Kingdom Builders Associates, and right now I'm going to show you the difference between the types of paint and the applications. So guys, let's go take a look really quick. So over here, you see right here, you have flat paint. And with flat paint, what the application you're going to use with flat paint is, you see a lot of flat paint on walls in the builder grade houses, but you do not want to use flat paint because it leaves a lot of smudges. And that's the problem you have with flat paint. What I would suggest using on your walls, and this is a very educational video, guys, so really pay attention. On your walls, you want to have minimal eggshell paint. And let's look over here with eggshell. Eggshell right here, even it says it resists dirt and grime. So with eggshell paint on your wall, especially if you have kids or it's a high traffic area, you want to use an eggshell paint. Now, if you really want a high sheen, you really want to use right here a semi-gloss. It also resists stains, moisture, and wear. But what happens with a semi-gloss is it's got a very high sheen. Sometimes you will use on your walls, but the best application for semi-gloss will be around your baseboards, crown molding, your door casings. Why? Because it gives a great pop. So those are just some applications that you can use, and now you know the right application to use for you do-it-yourself at home people. So one thing you may not know is, you ever seen painters, or you may yourself, you want to get a paint and you always want to put the primer in the paint, but a real professional know you never mix the two. And here's why. Come take a look. So let's take this can for example. It says paint and primer. I know you guys seen this before and you like, I'm going to do it because it's cheaper. And like I always say, sometimes cheap can be expensive. So let's just look real quick. Right around here, it says what? A primer coat may be needed on a surface, on some surfaces. So what does that tell you? That tells you that if you're painting your house, you might want to ask the painter, hey, are you just priming the walls by itself? Are you using a primer and a paint together? Because you never know how much primer is in the paint. And let me tell you why primer is so important. Primer is important because primer is the adhesive that the paint adheres to. So without that primer, when the paint gets up there, it'll peel, it won't last as long. So you want that primer right by itself and let it dry first before you apply the paint. So guys, don't cheapen your way out. I know the paint job may cost more, and now you understand why some painters may charge more, because they use a primer coat first instead of just putting paint and a primer together. So guys, do yourself a favor and make sure you have them separate. Now we're in the flooring section, and guys, you know I'm an advocate, a big advocate of luxury vinyl plank. Now I'm gonna show you the difference in real time, the difference between luxury vinyl plank and laminate. And I know you guys got a lot of laminate floors out there because it's cheaper, but like I said, cheaper can be expensive. Let's take a look. So even looking at here, laminate does not have a backing. So look, it's nothing but wood. I actually could pretty much probably break this, and this is what you put in your house because it's cheaper, but it doesn't have an underlayment. And what that underlayment does, it actually absorbs the moisture. I'm just gonna walk over here, bring it with me, and I'm gonna show you guys the difference. Now let's just take a look at the difference between this luxury vinyl plank floor compared to this laminate. I'm gonna flip it over, and there you go. Look, it has that underlayment. I mean, even it reads. I mean, it's a life-proof floor. I mean, it even says a lifetime residential warranty is on this in a 20-year commercial. I mean, this is how durable. And it says a waterproof floor. I mean, the 22 mil wear label, I mean, man, this is a very thick and a very nice floor. So if you take a look at it again, I mean, it's very durable. This will not buckle when water hits it. This will, I mean, I get calls all the time about this floor because damage happens, some scratches. See, this is actually scratch proof, waterproof, not water resistant, because once water hits this, what happens? It buckles, it moves, it shifts, and I'm telling you, you're spending your money. But like I always say, spend your money one time, and this is the floor to go. Now we're going to go look at another floor, which I'm going to teach you all about the different applications of hardwood floors. So a lot of times with clients, we get to do a lot of hardwood floors, but you don't know what kind of hardwood floors to use, because it's different applications that you would use, just depending on if you have like a crawl space or if you're in a slab. And what a slab is, pretty much the concrete, like right here. You look down right here, this is what you would call a slab in your house if you take up all your floors, and down here you got this part. Now I'm going to show you what you need to use. All right, you've seen this. This almost looks like a gym floor. All right, so what you would use this particular floor in the application of this particular hardwood, you would actually do, because you can actually put this floor on a slab. Now, when you put on a slab, like I said, down here, this hard concrete surface, you would do either glue it down, or you would have what you call an engineered click lock right here. It says engineered click. And it's almost like luxury vinyl plank, like a tongue and groove. So you can click it just like this. You cannot nail it down. So remember, if you have a hard slab surface, what you want to do, and you wanted some nice hardwood floors, you would actually glue them down, or you need a click lock surface. If you wanted a floor like this, hard and beautiful hardwood, let's say you have a crawl space, you're not on a slab, then you could do actually all three pretty much. You could glue it down, you actually could nail it. So you see a lot of people nailing it, that nailing, or what else? You can click it. So remember, if you're under a crawl space, somebody say you got a crawl space, so you automatically know that what they're going to do, what kind of application they're going to use. So this makes you look like you're a professional. So when a contractor comes, you can let them know, hey, I have a crawl space, so I know I need either a click lock mechanism, hardwood floor, I can glue it down, or I can what? Nail it down. And again, if you're on this hard concrete, it just makes sense. I am not going to nail something through this concrete. It just will make life so much worse if I try to nail something instead of gluing it down or clicking together. Guys, I just wanted to show you these applications so that next time you get flooring, you will understand what floor you will need with what application. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I really wanted to show you guys the difference between the luxury vinyl plank and the laminate. Also, just want to show you guys about painting. Really important to know these things when you are trying to do it yourself or you're not a professional. It can really save you a lot of money. Make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, and you guys have a great rest of the day.